Okay, question 18. We are in the garden. We're in the garden with Belina, alright? Belina has a garden in the shape of a circle with radius 10 metres. Here is the garden, there's the radius 10 metres. He is going to cover it with grass seed to make the lawn. Grass seed is sold in boxes. Each box of grass seed will cover 46 metres squared of your garden. Belina wants to cover all of the garden with grass seed. So, part A, work out an estimate. You've got to be on the lookout for this word estimate. As soon as you see the word estimate, we can start rounding numbers up to make them easier to work with. So helpful for us in the exam. If we miss that, we'll try and overcomplicate things. So working out an estimate for the number of boxes of grass seed that Belina needs, you must show your working. Well, we know how much one box will cover, 46 metres squared, but how much of the garden is that? And how much is this garden worth in terms of area? So it's a circle, and the area of a circle, we should know, is pi r squared. Alright, so the area is pi times the radius times the radius. Okay, so let's start trying to round things up here. Pi, what's pi as a number? We haven't got a calculator, so we need to try and think of this, and it's estimating. So what is pi roughly? Well, pi is 3.1415, and if we're allowed to round it up to like one significant figure generally, so what's it going to round to a whole number here, because we've got 3.1, so that's just going to be 3. We can take an approximation of pi as 3. Now the radius, well, the radius is, it only has one significant figure in it. It's just got the 1 there with a 0. So we can keep the 10 because that's quite a nice simple number to use. So our area is 3 times 10 times 10. Well, 10 times 10 is 100. Times by 3 is 300 centimetres squared. That's the area. So the total garden is 300 divided by the boxes. Well, not the boxes, the area a box will cover, to find out how many boxes we need. The area is 46. Without a calculator, and the fact it's saying estimate, 46 is difficult numbers to divide with. So I'm going to round that 46 to, what's the nearest value? Is it going to be 40 or 50? Well, because of the 6, I'm going to say 50 in this case. So each box can cover 50 on average, like approximately I should say, not on average. So we've got 300 divided by 50. How many boxes do we need then? If each one is 50, we're trying to get 300. Well, how many 50s are in 300? 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. 6 boxes. Alright, so we need 6 boxes. That's my estimate for the number of boxes that I'll need. Okay? Is your estimate in part A an underestimate or an overestimate? Well, when I did the area, I rounded pi downwards, so I've kind of estimated the garden to be smaller than it is. So I'm going to say that mine is probably an underestimate because I have underestimated the area of the garden. Okay, my garden area is smaller than the original. Alright, so therefore my estimate is an underestimate or something to that effect. And I mean, we're mathematicians, aren't we? So writing these statements is becoming more and more popular, and you can see I've just made a little spelling mistake there. So we have to get used to kind of writing things and trying to really explain it as much as you can. Try and write a good sentence and not just a single word. They won't give you the marks if you just wrote underestimate, because it's a 50-50 guess, isn't it? Underestimate, overestimate. You've got to try and explain yourself so they know that you know what you're talking about, and they can give you the marks.